bought myself an old vehicle to restore. This is a 1937 Peugeot 201. Apparently there are only 4 of them in South Africa, and I managed to buy this one as well as another one, mainly for space. So as you can see, this one was quite cheap because it is completely burned down, the interior. Apparently the engine is still intact, so we can have a look. Let's open up this latch. So there's definitely some fire damage, but not too much. The coolant pipes are still in order. The disruptor cap is missing, probably burned away. And there's the carburetor, still needing some cleaning and testing. Then if we move to this side, I see even the door handles has melted off. And then interior, completely burned down. The display, the dash, the seats has been removed. And we had to clean out the vehicle. It was full of ashes and coal because of the fire. You can see the roof section there is missing. And then moving to the back, the wheels are surprisingly still intact. So here we have the spare wheel cover, which we can open. The spare wheel has been removed because it was also busted. So that's a spare wheel cavity. Putting this one back quickly. Then opening the trunk. There's some aluminum strips that has been melted away. You can see the fire was quite intense. There's some molten aluminum, some kind of strip. And there again the interior from the back. Now looking from the front, the windscreen has been removed, the frame, because it was also burnt. But it's got these slides and it can actually pivot open. The hinge was there on the top. You can see here's the window wiper mount. They've completely been destroyed as well. Luckily I found the other vehicle. Some spare parts from the other vehicle will be transferred to this one to get this one as complete as possible. So it was quite a challenge getting inside the vehicle. I managed to open one of the doors, the left rear one, and I could get in. And of course the next step will be cleaning up, vacuuming out all the glass pieces and all the wooden pieces. You see it's still filled full of burnt rubbish. And there used to be the battery or whatever is left of it. This sensor used to be an oil pressure sensor, and this used to be the speedometer. Since I can't get these 2 doors open, I'm planning on removing these bolts, the one on the top and the one on the bottom, see if I can get the doors out, and then see if I can free up the door latching mechanism. So I managed to remove the nut from the bottom using a size 18 spanner. So now with the door bolts removed, let's see if we can take them out. There we go. Since there was no wooden frame, the screws were loose, the whole mounting bracket could be removed. Now trying to open this door, the plan is to remove this number 18 nut that holds the door lock mechanism. Doesn't seem to come out. Let's first give it some penetrating oil and leave it for a while. So to ensure that we properly sand down all the parts, we need to remove as many parts as possible. The dashboard seems to be pretty loose, so I'm going to try and remove this. There you go. Just want to check and see if there are any wires or cables connected. It seems to be clean. And there we go, one dashboard. So now I'm going to try and remove the bolts on this side that holds the door in place. Many ways to open a door. So there we have the car now, all 4 doors removed, and there they are stacked. Okay, the next thing, we're going to remove the rear wheel cover. Okay, it's quite easy. Putting the nut back. And then we'll have to remove the rear trunk. Link here with the chain, it's quite easy to remove. This one's a bit different. There we go. And then there's two big bolts at the bottom that act as hinges. So now that the bolts are loose, we can take the hatch off. So the next part I want to remove is this backrest support. Okay, the next thing, I want to try and remove the number plate holder. Okay. So the next thing we're going to remove are the tail lights, and they've completely been molded away as well. And the mounting from the inside is like that. We're just going to loosen these nuts. Okay, the next step will be to remove the steel strip from the back, so you can clean the rust properly underneath. So next I want to remove the base plate for the rear passengers where there is their feet on, but it seems like these bolts are really stuck, so it's going to be a struggle. This one's quite easy. Nope. Yes. So there we go. we go. Some more screws this side. And there we go. Okay, now I want to remove this front feet plate. Okay, that's it. Okay, next I want to remove that front foot plate. So the next part to remove is this front plate that holds the window wipers. It's just fixed with 2 nuts on the outside. Coming loose quite easy. Go. That's the mechanism. So the next part I want to remove are the rear fenders, and they are attached on the inside. There you can see the mounting bolts. Just going to remove them one by one. Okay, removing the screws from the fender. Phew. So all of this in one day's work.